Just came over to one of our parks to get out of the house for a minute. I don't know if you know the word claustrophobia. It's cousin to claustrophobia. You know, claustrophobia is fear of tight spaces. Claustrophobia is fear of being trapped. It's that, you know, you're stuck in this long line of traffic and you can't stand that. That's kind of what it is. I'd rather drive 20 miles around traffic than sit in it. Just wanted to share a dream I had with you, and I know that can be kind of weird, but it's a really important one to me, especially now. And I think I should share it. I really feel like he's wanted me to give this away to you. This is several years ago, and I dreamed I was in a big white room with a podium and a big red button on top of it, and I went over as you do in dreams, and I pressed the button, and the whole place was like a holodeck, like from Star Trek. And I was immediately immersed in the last few hours of Jesus' life. And I know a lot of us have seen Passion of the Christ. I've only seen it once, actually, because I can't watch it again. But this was even more real. It's so real I can't really express it. It's even hard to write about, to find the right words. I could smell, I could taste his blood as it splattered. It's like I was going through it with him, but no one else could see me but him. So I could feel what he felt, and it was overwhelming. It still is. It's one of the reasons I haven't shared it, because it's a lot. The dream went all the way to the cross, and I felt my arms being stretched out and put on it, and I was overwhelmed. It was like you got stuck on railroad tracks and the train is about to hit you, and that panic of the last second, and then I woke up. And it was overwhelming. So just a little while ago, I had part 2, and I'm back in the room, and it immediately goes back to where it was. And I was immediately back in that overwhelming feeling, because my arms went out, and I'm thinking, I can't handle my own stuff, much less the world's stuff. How am I supposed to feel what he felt? And I'm losing my breath and losing my, everything in this dream. And then I felt his arms on top of mine, and everything came down on top of him. And I heard him whisper in my ear, "It's okay. I've got this." And I just wanted to share that with you, because I feel like he's saying the same thing right now. You know, this is like science fiction kind of stuff. This is worldwide wacko. And if it's not science fiction, it's like history we've forgotten. You know, you read about it and you go, oh, that was then. Now we're living it. But instead of it overwhelming us, I know that there's something else here. You know, you were born for this time. Not to be killed, not to be overwhelmed, not to be frightened to death, not to lose out on whatever, but to be the missing piece that everyone else needs. He's got this. I know he's got this. I don't know how to even put that into words sometimes, because I know people have died and people are sick, and not just of the coronavirus, but of a whole bunch of other things. And if I go into that, my brain will just explode because it's too much. But I know what I know, and I know a little bit about what I don't know, and what I don't know I put in his hands, and it's all that stuff that came down on him that I couldn't handle, but he can. So I know that he's got something amazing for you right now. Whether you are, you know, the exhausted nurse or the person with some really intense claustrophobia, there's a blessing for you right now. Not just to endure this and to survive it, but to say, what's my part in this? Not to say, you know, not how do I get through this, but what do I get to do? Not what do I have to do, but what do I get to do? You get to bless your family. You get to resource somebody else, whether it's a homeless person or a trucker or a restaurant, your favorite place to go. You get to bless them. You get to resource them. You get to pray for them. You get to bless the entire planet. You get to join other people in doing this. You get to be an absolute superhero right now. You get to bring your family together in a way that maybe they've never been together. That's kind of amazing. I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know what, but I know that we can get up every day and say, so what do I get to do today, Father? What do I get to do? Because you've got all the hard stuff on you. So what do I get to do? I bless you to do all He's created you to do, all He's created you to be all of that. This is a time of upgrade, acceleration, leveling up, whatever words you want to use. That this is your greatest time ever, personally, in your family. I bless you in Jesus' name.